Today, what I want to talk to you about is why people over 40 must learn how to trade. I myself, I'm over 40 years old, right? And I've taught myself how to trade. And one of the key things about learning how to trade is it actually helps you in managing your investment portfolio, right? So just by understanding how to navigate this space properly, okay, actually helps you in building a really good portfolio for yourself, because you know when to get in and when to get out, right? So with that said, we're going to get into this analysis. Now, the analysis that we're looking at is the same one that we look at every Sunday, essentially, and that is the DXY. Okay, now the DXY is the US dollar index. So it manages, so basically it tracks the strength of the US dollar, also meaning the strength of the US economy. Okay, and also as well, by seeing certain key metrics in the DXY, it will also let you know if some of the other indices that you may have interest in, so say the NASDAQ, say the Dow Jones, say S&P, this will give you a really good idea as to when to get in and when to get out, right? Especially when it does its massive pullbacks, right? So with that said and done, we will be looking at the DXY, because what I want to do, especially in these video series that I do on Sunday, is I want to keep it focused on the DXY. So that's one. And two, I want to draw your attention as to how this one index correlates with so many different types of assets out there. Okay, and just by understanding this, okay, this will help you so much in being able to achieve the results that you're after. Okay, so what we're going to do moving forward is we are going to get rid of all of the trend lines, the support resistance levels that I have on here. We're going to get rid of them all, and we're going to start again brand new, fresh, right? Now, most people that are heavily interested in the DXY are Forex traders, right? Especially the guys doing EURUSD and any other type of USD pairing. So GBPUSD, JPY USD, NZD USD. So anyone looking at those types of pairings are usually, if they've been in the game for a certain period of time, they are fully aware of this one index right here, right? The DXY. And the DXY is so important that I'm going to keep driving this concept home until it becomes one of your staples as one of the key indicators to look at. It's not actually an indicator, but we treat it as an indicator, okay, when placing your trades or when looking to invest in certain indices, assets, etc. Knowing when you're getting a really good price, when you're getting it at a discount, fair value, or when it's overbought. Okay, this one metric will help you figure all of that out. So the first thing we're going to do, or I'm going to draw to your attention, because some of you may have been following along with my previous videos, so you would see all this. Some of you will be completely new. So with that, we're just going to have a look to see what the DXY actually is and how it behaves. So with this DXY, the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at EURUSD. Okay, so now if we look at EURUSD, okay, which basically is the DXY, right? So EURUSD is what we're looking at. You can see it in the background right here. But if I drop another chart on it, which is the Euro currency index, you're going to see it's exactly the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, go. See? Exactly the same thing. And this is the DXY. So the DXY and EURUSD are practically the same thing, right? Now, if you go to the DXY, what you're going to notice is that this is an inverted version of the EURUSD or the DXY. So for example, because sometimes it's quite hard to see, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw out, I'm just going to start showing you the comparison slowly, and then eventually you're going to see it. So this is the first one. Like I said, it's an inverted version, right? So DXY is in a downtrend. Euro USD is in an uptrend. Okay, so Euro USD is like this. Okay, so what I showed you before was the top side of Dixie, and on Euro USD is the bottom side. So that's how it basically looks, right? Okay, the next thing that we're going to point out is so as we can see here, we have 2 peaks up here, right? So we're going to choose the highest one and we're going to drop a level on that right here. Okay, so that is going to be resistance level. If Euro USD makes it up to this level right here, we are expecting a turnaround. So then we go to the Dixie, sorry. And then as you can see, we have 2 peaks right here. And then we put a level right here. We'll put a level right here. So what that tells us, right, is first off, we're expecting the Dixie to make his way down to this level right here. Okay, that in turn tells us that the Euro USD will be heading up to this level up here. Okay, which is 1.23427. Okay, now if you're wondering why I'm not calling out the level on the Dixie, because that level isn't really relevant. We just got to make sure that things are kind of lining up, but it's not relevant. What is relevant is here, because anything we're going to do, chances are we're going to be doing it on the Euro USD, right? That is the probability. Okay, so now that we've gotten that figure, that I've drawn your attention to the two key points. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about everything else. What I am going to do is we're going to bring on another currency pair, right? That's going to help us. But before we even do the currency pair, we are going to look at the NASDAQ. Okay, so the NASDAQ is basically flying off, right? It is flying off. It is taking off, as we can see right now, after it's left this zone right here. And this zone that we're looking at was based on Trump's tariffs. So price coming all the way down here is based on Trump's tariffs, and now it's flying back up again. So the good old times is back, as we can see right here. Now you're probably wondering, but what does this mean? Well, the reason why I'm drawing this to your attention is because of the Dixie, right? So if you go back to the Dixie, we can see it's getting cheaper. So the dollar is weakening, right? So if the dollar is weakening, what does that mean? What does that mean for NASDAQ, S&P, and the Dow Jones? Well, it basically means that foreign investors, right? Foreign investors, domestic and foreign, right, in the United States, can now take positions in these indices because it is cheaper. That's why it is rallying. More people are putting in long positions because the dollar is getting weaker, which means when they make a conversion, they get a better value out of the dollar than they would if the dollar was all the way up here, right? So you can use this metric over here, okay, to really guide your investments. And I'm telling you, you really want to be focused on understanding this whole situation right here, right? So already, off the rip, I already know what I'm looking out for with Euro USD, okay? And everything is based on this falling, right? So I can say this. I can go into Euro USD right now, and I can go right here, and I can say, okay, if this level here is knocked out, I'm expecting price to make his way down, right? If this level here is knocked out, I'm expecting price to continue on his way upwards. So then I go back to the Dixie. And this is the level that I have found, right? So let me just make sure that it's a correct one. USD, Okay, yep. So let me go back, find the correct location. And this is the correct location, I believe. Oh, it could be this actually. Let me double check. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay, so it's this level right here. So I can be of the mindset, right, that if this level right here is knocked out, price is coming down to this zone right here, and from this zone I'm expecting everything US paired to do some type of correction, right? So I would expect the NAS to begin to do a pullback once price gets to this level. I will expect EURUSD to do a pullback. I will expect GBPUSD to do a pullback, right? I will expect a whole bunch of assets to do a pullback. Now, what does that mean for you as a 40-year-old investor trying to protect yourself, trying to protect your pension, trying to do all of these cool things that's going to give you security later on in life? Well, what it basically means is everything is going on a discount. That's what it means. It means if you couldn't get into the assets that you wanted to get into before, right, you can now get into them because why? They're going to be on a discount, right? So you can get them at a cheaper price. Okay, this is why I'm drawing your attention to this, because most people that get into the market, okay, don't even consider the possibility that this is even around, because they're focused on getting to the bag as fast as possible. I mean, I don't blame them. I don't think they're making a mistake. It's like, I don't know, going into a library and looking for your favorite book, but there's a book that kind of tells you everything you need to know, right? And you won't find that book until you've gone through a decent amount of the books in the library, and only then will you stumble across it. And then when you do, you're like, oh, okay, this is the one I actually needed. And then obviously you grab that. This is what this Dixie is, essentially. This is what it is. So that's what we're waiting for. So I will go in here and I will mark out these levels, okay, because we're going to be keeping an eye on this stuff for a long time, right? We're going to be keeping an eye on this stuff, and what this is going to do is it's going to guide you into your investments that you have an interest in, all the cool things that you want to get into. This is where we track everything from. So these are the levels that we're looking for: 91.85, 89.03 on the Dixie. And once these levels are taken out, you go over to EURUSD and all the other pairings that end with USD, and you will find that if it is doing a retracement at these levels, it's going to be doing it there too. So they will start to fall as Dixie begins to rise, right? So with that said and done, okay, this was a really brief discussion into the Dixie, but however, this was what I thought was necessary for today. A really brief discussion just to try to drill home the importance of this one asset. So hopefully that information was able to get across over to you guys, and we are going to be talking about this again and again and again and again until I feel that the people that mainly watch me are fully looking into the Dixie week in, week out to help guide them so that they can be as profitable as possible, right? So with all of that said, my good people from all around the world, if you've stayed with this video up until now, I definitely appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next one.